Hi everyone, Drakar here, and we are back with another trailer reaction. I've not done one of these in a while, but this is something that I'm extremely excited for, and I think not enough people watch this show. It's a TV show, or rather it's an anime series, which I think is a lot better than its current viewership suggests. I think it's one of the most underrated animes there is. I've watched it through a good 2 or 3 times. I'm now currently in the middle of reading it as well. It's just such an incredible story. The art is fantastic. It's the same studio that did Attack on Titan. That should tell you a lot. If you haven't watched the first season, please do yourself a favour and get onto either Amazon Prime or Netflix. That's on there. Whole first season is on there. You just won't forget it. Basic premise: it's set during the towards the end of the Viking Age. It centres around Thorfinn, who suffers a tragedy, and from that tragedy he tries to get basically revenge. It's like a Viking revenge story, very similar to The Northman, the movie, if you've seen that recently, which is also a phenomenal movie. Highly recommend that as well. But that movie reminded me a lot of this story. It's all about a boy basically wanting revenge for something that happened to him. I don't want to say too much more because I just kind of want to jump straight into the trailer here. But yes, this is something I'm very excited for, and then we're just going to watch the trailer and then have a little bit of a discussion afterwards. So let's get into it. I mean, the artwork is just absolutely beautiful.
昔俺の住んでた村に2度兵隊が来た。あいつらは人の皮をかぶった獣だ。
今度こそ男たちの嵐から子供を守らなければなりません。
差別を好む者はどこにでもいるが、そうでない者もいる。くじけるなよ、二人とも。
俺はイングランドに行くぜ。近いうちに必ずな。こんなど田舎で一生終わってたまるかよ。
人には得て増えてがあるのだ。人間、身に合った場所におるのが一番良い。
違うぞ親父。こいつは始まりだ。敵は強いぜ。
探しておるのです。奴隷になった
Oh, as Leaf. It's from season 1.
これから覚えていけばいい。一つ一つ。空っぽなら何でも入るじゃん。
Oh, looks like we're doing a bit of farming.
つもりがあるならむしろ空っぽの方がいい。
ほれ見ろトルフィン。お前の体は生きたいって言ってるぞ。
生きたいのか。俺は生きてどうするんだ。
進むがよい。3点に至るにはまだしこ骨が足りん。
Floki. Torkel. Oh, Torkel.
すべては失われた愛のためだ。
Lost love, that was for the sake of lost love. Oh, 2023. Oh man, I cannot explain just how excited I am for season 2. I've been waiting a long time for this. First things, I highly recommend if you are going to watch it subbed, not dubbed. Not that the dub's terrible, but it just is so much better subbed. And I think sometimes in the English they kind of butcher the names as well of the characters. So yes, I think a lot of people, from what I've seen, most people that I've seen that have really enjoyed this. The one thing that I would say about it is with Thorfinn, there's not a lot of character progression in terms of, because the whole arc, the whole season, it's pretty much a prologue, the first season, and there's not much growth in terms of, it's pretty much he's just wanting revenge, bloodthirsty for revenge, and basically it lasts the whole season, so you don't really see much growth. But I'm thinking from this, just from the few things that I saw here, we're definitely going to get that. I think they're introducing a lot of new characters, so the only characters that I really recognised there were Floki, which was towards the end. We see Floki, I'm sure. There he is there. Oh, there's a very brief glimpse there. I'll try and find him again. There he is there. Nice square-jawed Floki. We saw Torkel there as well, lost an eye and some fingers in season 1. And we also saw Leif Erikson. So one of the best things about this as well is it's quite historically accurate as well. Now, I'm not saying it's completely accurate, but based on the lives of actual Vikings and those alive during the Viking Age. So you have Leif Erikson, who obviously discovered America long before Christopher Columbus. And so that's basically, he tells a story at the start of season 1 about him finding Vinland, and then we have the Vinland saga. So he's quite integral to Thorfinn's story here. Thorfinn as well is based on an actual person from the Viking Age as well. A lot of the events in season 1 actually happened, so I'm wondering, because I've not read that far into the mangas, so I'm not sure how accurate it continues to be. But it looks like we're going to get a little bit of a farming arc, so maybe not as action-packed as the first one, but honestly, I'm quite okay with that. I'm actually looking forward to a bit more story, a little bit more character development, especially with Thorfinn. And I think the one image that stuck out to me most here has to be this one here. I mean, I'm assuming that's Thorfinn there, older, and these are those that he's killed, maybe. If that is the case, because obviously it's showing you here that it's weighing very heavy on him, what his actions from season 1. So again, that's kind of evidence that we are going to get that character growth from him, which I'm really, really excited about. I don't want to say too much about season 1 if you've not watched it, but there's some phenomenal characters in there, some excellent action, some just beautiful animation, excellent music. I cannot recommend it highly enough. And I am so excited for season 2. This image here is just beautiful and haunting all at once. But I just cannot wait to see where it goes. So I think it's January 2023 is when it's coming out, which is extremely exciting. Not long now. Time for me to catch up on the manga as well as rewatch season 1 again. So it's on Netflix, it's on Amazon Prime. So if you're excited about this, let me know in the comments. Have you watched season 1? What is your how would you compare it to other anime? This is currently my favourite anime. A bit of a bias because of the Viking theme, but I just love a Viking and a Norse theme, so that's bumped it up for me. It's also done by the same studio that done Attack on Titan, so another beautiful anime. So yes, what do you think? Let me know in the comments. Leave the video a like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I hope you've enjoyed this little reaction to this trailer, and are you excited for season 2? Let me know, and hopefully I will catch some new Vikings, some Vinland Saga fans on the channel. Subscribe, and I will catch you in the next one. Skål!